yesterday. Ooh, 'cause we're worlds apart, but just the same. Step up and watch it break down. You really want it? Wanna make a scene? Show me what you mean. Let's get it started. Let me see what you got. Can you pick it up a notch? Don't think you got it. Can't handle the pressure yet. Oh, stop talking about it. Gotta make this count. Let's go. Are you ready? Are you ready for me? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready to say?
Yow's, ladies and gentlemen, my name is CAW. I've just come back from watching Jurassic World. What do I say about the film? Does it suck? Is it good? It's one of them. Actually, no, it's neither of them. This film is the second greatest Jurassic Park film of all time. I am not kidding you. Why do I say second? Because it's probably as good as the first. It is joint first with Jurassic Park. This film was so damn good, and basically we start off with like Gray, and we'll start off with the Indominus Rex's hatching, and it's a really captivating scene because it's like the Indominus Rex babies seem scared, and that's what really catches your attention. Zack and Gray, they're going on holiday to Jurassic World. It's like Zack, the older one, he's been a bit of a douche. He's pretty much a prick. I mean, he has a girlfriend, but then he's looking at girls in the film, and it's like, dude, why are you doing this? You have a girlfriend. Zack, he's a little cool dude. He knows about dinosaurs, so I'm like, this guy's cool. I like him. Oh my god! But I loved it. I loved it when we get introduced with Bryce. She's like, she's panicking about the board of directors and all that. She's panicking about executives and all that. And she hopes to get money and all that. Her boss, but he flies a helicopter, and he's like trained to be a helicopter pilot. And he's so funny sometimes. He's so funny. I liked it when he's like setting off the helicopter. He's like, I've got control of this. Don't worry, love. I've got control of this. This film's so good. We get introduced to the Indominus Rex, and it's like, how can it sense us? And it's like, it can sense our body heat. And I'm like, oh, so it's got snake DNA. That's okay. Okay. And oh, it's just so good. And then we get introduced to Owen and the raptors, and that's quite good. And people are saying that they're trained. These raptors are not trained. No way. They are sort of trained. They are sort of trained. What do I mean by that is that they'll follow some rules, but they will ignore those rules if instinct comes into play. Like, to save that little lad, that guy, Owen has to go in there and just basically hold them off. And he knows that he knows that they'll just go for him, basically. So then what he has to do is he has to do a ducking roll underneath the cage door while the cage is closing to get out of there. So these raptors, they're not cute. They're not cute little things. They will kill you. We get introduced to the Indominus Rex as well. And yeah, the Indominus Rex has planned its escape by clawing on and yeah, it kills two people. It gets out. Bryce and Owen are just, why? And Bryce is like, look, we're talking about an animal here. And there's a character in there called Larry, and he gets introduced, and he's wearing a Jurassic Park t-shirt. And what I like about this scene with him and Bryce is like, your workplace is filthy, mate. And she's like, don't wear that Jurassic Park t-shirt again, please. And it's like, he's symbolizing Jurassic Park, and she's symbolizing Jurassic World. It's like Jurassic World is trying to clean up and improve what Jurassic Park did, and Jurassic Park is still messing up things because it's nature. You can't control dinosaurs, and the raptors are evident about it, and Indominus Rex is. We do get a glimpse of like different dinosaurs. You get baby dinosaurs. The Zack and Gray escape from their child mentor or something like that, or the guardian at the time, like this Michelle lass who's like employed to look after him, and they escape to go on the gyrospheres, and they cause a stampede of dinosaurs, and it's just so magnificent to see all these dinosaurs. They look so gracious and so beautiful. And we get to see the Mosasaur show, and that was really cool to see in IMAX 3D. We get to see to see the T-Rex. That was really cool to see. Oh my god. And just so many good things. Yeah, the Indominus Rex, it escapes, obviously. Then it's like, it attacks Zack and Gray, who are in the gyrosphere. It takes on one of the Ankylosauruses, But this Ankylosaurus just gets absolutely wrecked. It gets its neck snapped, and the Indominus Rex, it gets hit in the face with its club, but it doesn't phase it. It's like this Indominus Rex is going to kill this Ankylosaurus. It also killed the Apatosauruses, sadly. And it's like we see a scene where Bryce and Owen are going after the kids, and it's like they come across the Apatosauruses, and Owen's just cradling this Apatosaurus's head as it dies, and it's really sad. I really felt for that Apatosaurus, but it had been clawed everywhere. It'd been clawed on the neck, on its arms, on its flank, on its belly. It wasn't going to survive. But it's explained that the Indominus Rex is doing this because it's a new environment. She's not had any outside contact with the world. She's been alone, so her social structure is nothing there. There's nothing there for her, and she will kill anything just out of either spite or just rage or hunger. And yeah, Zack and Gray get away from the Indominus Rex. They go to the old park. Now that was quite cool. And basically, they find the old park. They get there. They hotwire. How cool is that? Bryson. I keep thinking her name is Rice. I don't know why. But Bryce and Owen, they get to the old park, and it's just so cool to see some of these pictures, like the raptor painting on the wall. And yeah, it turns out the Indominus Rex is following there. The Indominus Rex, it tries to move this Jeep out of the way to get to him, and it's like, no. So then she busts through the roof. They run. She busts through the wall to come after him. Then the chopper, then an InGen chopper comes out, and it's like the ACU soldier. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention the scene where they're going after the Indominus Rex with the ACU soldiers. Yeah, she has camouflage, so she's part cuttlefish. So yeah, T-Rex. So yeah, we're getting somewhere. And the Indominus Rex, yeah, basically before it can get annihilated by this chopper, it just slams itself into the avian paddock, and it releases all the pteranodons and dimorphodons. And I think there's one dimorphodon that gets a bit snappy with the Indominus Rex, and that's quite a funny scene because it's like just snapping at it. It's a little guy with big attitude. Then Zack and Gray get back to the park. Owen and Bryce get back to the park. Then the pterosaurs attack. Michelle gets killed. Yeah, she's the one who gets dropped into the water by the pteranodons. The pteranodons try to pick her up back out of the water. The mosasaur kills her and the pteranodon. She gets swallowed whole. That's not good. She's gonna die in the stomach. She's gonna get digested slowly. Oh no. But yeah, and eventually the park gets sorted out with like the people are just like saved and all that, and it's like okay, but the Indominus Rex is out there. This big dude is like, we need to use the raptors, and people were like no, but now they're like you know, and he's like no, you know what, I'm taking over. We're gonna do it. And Owen lamps him in the face, which is quite a cool scene. But then Owen and his mate, they go after the Indominus Rex with the raptors. Guess what? The raptors turn on Owen because the Indominus Rex is part raptor and tells the raptors basically to turn on its master. Yeah, turn on their master basically. I think either Echo or Charlie, I'm not too sure. I think Echo dies because Bryce has the kids in this van. She drives along the road. She slams the truck into one of the raptors, which breaks the raptor's neck because it hits a tree. Zack and Gray defend themselves with like zap sticks or something like that. I don't know, tasers or something like that. So that was good. That was good to see a bit of development between them. There's like Gray, yeah, Zack is just a bit of a douche, but he's like, eventually you like start to like him because he does good things. They get to the park again, and they get chased into the lab. The guy's just like, you know what, I want to use Indominus Rex for military purposes as well as your raptors. Delta comes in, she murders him. She absolutely murders him, and blood splatters everywhere. He gets his arm bitten off. It's just, crazy, bruh. They run outside. Delta, Charlie, and Blue corner them, but then Owen's like, look, Blue, you can't be doing this. I'm your friend. I'm not here to hurt you. So basically, he has a gun in his hand. He puts the gun down. Blue, being the alpha of the raptors, calms down, and then she turns around to the Indominus Rex, who's basically, and the Indominus Rex is like, just kill him. But then Blue turns around, she denies the Indominus Rex, she gets slammed into a pillar, and I thought Blue was dead. I was really hurt by this. The raptors are getting killed. Blue is, Charlie and Delta, they have horrific deaths. Then Bryce goes and gets the T-Rex, and oh my god. I mean, yeah, she got saved for the third act. When she shows up, my god, and they have a fight. They have a freaking fight, my god. Oh, it was so good. I mean, it was in darkness, but the fight was properly lit. It was shot brilliantly. You could tell what was going on. The Indominus Rex is beating down on the T-Rex. She's just about to kill him when you could hear this raptor just bark, and it's Blue. She's up, and she's not having any of it. And the greatest fight of any dinosaur movie I've ever seen happens when the T-Rex and Blue team up to take down the Indominus Rex, but they have a bit of help because the T-Rex bashes the Indominus Rex into these fences at the side of the Mosasaur tank. The Mosasaur leaps out of the water like a blooming orca or crocodile or something like that, drags the Indominus Rex down into the depths. The Indominus Rex is dead. Blue and the T-Rex look at each other, then they just turn around, and then the T-Rex just turns around and walks off. And then Owen's like, and then Blue looks at Owen. Owen's just nods, shakes his head from side to side, and then Blue just walks off. And then we get the finishing scene, and wow, oh, the T-Rex on top of the helicopter H just roaring at the sunset on the next day. Oh my god. But yeah, this film was freaking awesome. But does it have its problems? Some. I would say the only problems it's got is the story starts to become a bit weak in some areas, but just a tiny bit weak, you know, just like it's like getting one of them flat pack. It's weak in some areas, but it'll do. There's some weakness there, but you can hardly notice it. And plus, the dinosaurs on the website, you'd hope they would show up. They don't show up. Like Baryonyx and Suchomimus, I wanted them to show up. Metriacanthosaurus, Edmontosaurus, I wanted them to show up. They didn't show up. Well, I know it was a shame. It was a real shame, but you know what? It's fine. We got some good dinosaur action in it. We got a lot more dinosaur action in this film than we did in any other Jurassic Park movie, I believe. Larry, I thought was a cool character, and the girl next to him, I forgot what she was called. They have a bit of like chemistry, but then it's like, oh, and then she's like, and then she's like, are you coming? And after they evacuate the island, is like, someone's got to stay here. He goes to kiss her, and she's like, oh no, I've got a boyfriend. He's like, oh, you didn't say. Oh, okay. It's really funny, an awkward moment. Oh my god, and there's such comedy, there's such development between the characters. The dinosaurs, I mean, people are like, oh, the raptors haven't been introduced properly. I didn't care. The raptors were introduced perfectly in my eyes. I mean, it showed that even though these were thought to be trained raptors, they weren't. They will still kill you. Even if you're their mother, they will kill you because it's instinct, it's nature. Simple as. I love this film. It's one of my favourite films of all time, and this is just saying it after like a few hours after I've come home from watching it, and some people are disappointed. I am not, no way. In fact, I'm, well, on a scale of 1 to 10, well, no, on a scale of 1 to 10, I give this film a 9.7. 9.7, yes. That is how much I love this film. I'm going to give it a 9.7. It is one of the best films I've ever seen. Not the best, but one of the best. It's not the best Jurassic. I'd say it's probably as good as the first one. Maybe just a tiny bit downsided, you know, because I think the original Jurassic Park is like a 10 out of 10. This film is probably as good as the first one. Maybe a bit weak in some areas, but you know what? It's still a great film. Should you go and watch it? Yes. Especially go and watch it in IMAX 3D. Alright guys, thank you for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you later. Bye.